Our journey begins high above the Indian state of Rajasthan. Below us, the vast sun-baked earth stretches towards the horizon. It is a land shaped by time and tradition. But here, nestled against the edge of the Thar Desert, lies something quite remarkable. A splash of color so vivid, so unexpected, it seems as though a piece of the sky has fallen to the ground. This is Jodhpur. It is known to many as the Blue City. From this vantage point, we can begin to understand why. It is a settlement built not just of stone and mortar, but of a singular, breathtaking hue. The air is still, and we drift, almost weightless, invited to witness its quiet morning rituals. The first rays of sunlight begin to touch the highest points of the city. The light is soft, a gentle golden wash that slowly spills over the landscape. It catches the edges of buildings, illuminating them one by one. The city below is just beginning to stir from its slumber. There is a profound sense of peace in these early moments. We continue our slow, gentle drift across the cityscape. The sheer density of the blue rooftops is astonishing. They press against one another like tiles in a grand mosaic, creating an intricate and beautiful pattern. The lanes that wind between them are like dark rivers, carving paths through the azure landscape. They twist and turn, disappearing into shadow and re-emerging into the light. From this height, the bustling energy of the streets is transformed into a silent, flowing dance. We see the city not as a collection of individual buildings, but as a single living organism, breathing in the cool morning air. It is a spectacle of organized complexity, a testament to human ingenuity. The blue is punctuated by other colors, small bursts that add to the richness of the scene. A vibrant splash of a yellow sari laid out to dry on a rooftop. The deep green of a lone tree rising from a hidden courtyard. The earthy terracotta of clay pots arranged in a neat row. These details, small from our perspective, are signs of the vibrant life being lived below. Beyond the dense cluster of the old city, the landscape begins to change. Now our gaze is drawn upwards, towards a structure that dominates the skyline. It rises from a sheer cliff of rock, a colossal fortress that seems to be an extension of the earth itself. This is Mehrangarh, the Sun Fort. For over 500 years, it has stood as Jodhpur's unyielding guardian. Its walls are immense, towering over the blue city below with an air of silent, protective authority. From our vantage point, we can appreciate its strategic brilliance. It commands a view of the entire landscape, a sentinel that could see any approaching threat from miles away. It is a masterpiece of military architecture, both formidable and breathtakingly beautiful. The morning sun catches the fort's warm sandstone walls, making them glow with a soft golden light. The intricate carvings and delicate latticework known as yalis become visible. These are not the features of a mere fortress. They are the work of master artisans. They speak of a history not just of battles, but of royalty, art, and culture. We can see the different palaces and courtyards within its vast complex, each a world unto itself. The fort is a city within a city, a repository of history and legend. As we circle this magnificent structure, we notice the contrast between its rugged, imposing exterior and the delicate beauty within. Our slow aerial drift now takes us towards the heart of the old city's commercial life. Here, another landmark stands proud, though on a much more human scale than the mighty fort. It is the Ghanta Ghar, the city's clock tower. Completed in the early 20th century by Maharaja Sardar Singh, it serves as a central point for the bustling marketplace that surrounds it. From above, it is a beacon of order amidst a whirlwind of activity. Its elegant structure rises cleanly from the square, its clock faces keeping a steady, reliable rhythm for the thousands of people who pass by it each day. It is the city's heartbeat, a constant and familiar presence. The area around the clock tower is a vibrant explosion of color and movement. This is the Sardar market, and even from this height we can sense its energy. The square is lined with shops, their awnings creating a patchwork of reds, greens, and yellows. We can see the organized chaos of the market stalls, each one a miniature world of commerce. As we hover above, we see the market slowly coming to life for the day. We now shift our focus from the grand landmarks to the more intimate spaces of the city. The rooftops of Jodhpur are a world unto themselves. They are not merely coverings for the houses below, They are extensions of the home, open-air living rooms that play a vital role in the daily lives of the residents. From our high vantage point, we can see this world unfold in a series of quiet, personal moments. A woman hangs brightly colored laundry on a line, the clothes fluttering like prayer flags in the gentle breeze. A man sits on a simple stool, sipping his morning chai and reading a newspaper. These are the small, unhurried routines that form the fabric of life here. The rooftops are also playgrounds for children. We can see them chasing each other, their small figures darting across the blue expanse. These flat roofs provide a safe, open space for play in a city where public parks are scarce. In the spaces between the houses, hidden from street level, are the courtyards. These are the secret hearts of the homes. From the air, they appear as small, shaded wells of activity. We might see a family gathered together, sharing a meal. These courtyards are essential for ventilation, allowing cool air to circulate through the homes and providing a respite from the midday heat. The interconnectedness of the rooftops is striking. In many places, one could walk from one roof to the next, crossing over a significant portion of the old city without ever touching the ground. This creates a unique sense of community. We drift lower, our focus narrowing on the arteries of the city, the winding lanes of the Bazaar. From this perspective, they look like deep canyons carved through the blue rock of the houses. They are shaded and cool, a stark contrast to the sun-drenched rooftops. Even without hearing the noise, we can sense the energy. The lanes are filled with a slow-moving river of people. We see men pushing handcarts laden with goods, women in vibrant saris navigating the crowds with practiced ease, and scooters weaving their way through impossible gaps. It is a system of organized chaos, a flow of humanity that is both mesmerizing and beautiful to observe from above. The shops that line these narrow lanes are like small caves filled with treasures. Their open fronts spill out into the street, blurring the line between inside and outside. We can see the rich textures and colors of the goods on display. Piles of shimmering bangles catch the light. Intricately embroidered leather slippers, known as juttis, are arranged in neat rows. Sacks of spices release their earthy colors into the street: turmeric yellow, chili red, and cumin brown. The bazaar is not just a place to buy and sell, it is a living workshop. A place where the traditional skills of Jodhpur are practiced and preserved. As our journey continues, we begin to notice other structures nestled among the blue houses. These are the city's temples, the sacred spaces that cater to the spiritual life of its people. They are often small, unassuming buildings, their presence marked by a pointed spire, or shikara, reaching towards the sky. From above, they appear as points of stillness and sanctity amidst the domestic landscape. We glide over a larger temple complex. Its courtyard is a clean, open space, a stark contrast to the crowded lanes outside its walls. We can see devotees moving with a quiet purpose. Some are making offerings of flowers, their bright orange and yellow petals a beautiful splash of color against the cool stone floor. Others sit in quiet contemplation, their eyes closed in prayer. There is a palpable sense of peace that emanates from these places, a tranquility that rises to meet us even at this height. These temples are spiritual anchors for the community, providing solace and a connection to the divine. The sounds, though faint, are distinct. As our time above the city progresses, the sun continues its arc across the sky. The light begins to change, losing its bright white intensity and taking on a warm golden hue. This is the golden hour, a magical time of day that transforms the landscape once more. The blue of the houses deepens, becoming richer and more saturated. The sandstone of Mehrangarh Fort seems to ignite, glowing with an inner fire. The entire city is bathed in a soft, ethereal light that smooths away the hard edges and lends a dreamlike quality to the scene. It is a moment of pure, breathtaking beauty. The shadows, which were short and sharp at midday, now begin to lengthen. The city seems to hold its breath, basking in the day's final, glorious moments. From our vantage point, we can see life below responding to this change in light. The last of the sun's golden light fades from the sky, and the deep blue of twilight begins to settle over Jodhpur. Our journey is coming to an end. We begin a slow, gentle descent as if our aerial vessel is a feather returning to the earth. The blue city is now a city of 1,000 tiny lights. As we touch down, we do so with a sense of gratitude for this soothing escape, for this 10-minute flight that offered a glimpse into the heart of one of India's most magical cities. The blue of Jodhpur will linger in our minds, a symbol of peace and a gentle invitation to always look for the beauty that lies just below the surface.